Hello there, Gemini. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. And if you are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love, support, donations. It's all so appreciated. Your comments as well, so appreciated, guys. So I want you to know that I'm so appreciative, and so thank you. Okay, this is going to be your April 2019 general reading. Okay, so by general, I mean that it is not only general for, it's for the collective, right? So this may not be reflective of your current situation, but it is also applicable to any situations that you're currently going through: love, business, friendship, school, anything that's currently taking space in your mind or in your heart. Okay, this reading is meant to be applied to any of that concerns you. Okay, anything specific I will call out as I see. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now I will let you know that if this reading doesn't resonate, take a look at last month's reading, because if it does, that's a pretty strong indication that this reading is kind of depicting the energy that you can expect, right? This is kind of like the oncoming message. This is like a forecast for you. Okay, Gemmies? Let's see what we've got here for you for April 2019. Let's see. Oh, there you are. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay, releasing something. Okay. A lot of air energy so far. Releasing something. Having released something or wanting to release something. An old way of being, a belief system, self-doubts, a connection. Feels painful, but expected. Painful but expected. Whew. Yeah. Ace of Wands. New beginning, having passion, having motivation, ambition. Right? This is clearing out a blockage. This is clearing out a blockage of some kind that kept you from really feeling motivated to pursue something or someone. Ooh, the Empress. Gemmy, you're standing in your power. Look at you. You're releasing some old stuff, right? Toxic. Either something going on within you. I feel like it was. This is like an internal battle, right? Whatever it was that you released, it was keeping you from flourishing. It was keeping you from growing. If this is not you, right? If this Empress is not you, this is someone who you are dealing with, and it could be that you guys have decided to continue expanding, whether in family or business, right? You decided to continue expanding, and you're really bringing the passion this time. You're really excited about it. You're really motivated, really inspired. It's a new beginning, right? You've released something. Let's go ahead and see what all this is about. Okay. Put this up here for a moment. Overarching energy, Six of Swords. So this is a smooth transition from choppy waters to calm waters, which is exactly what we have here with the Ten of Swords, right? Ten of Swords with the Ace of Wands and the Empress. This is transitioning forward towards calmer waters, right? This expansion, this excitement, this renewed ambition, having to release something beforehand, something that was very disturbing, something that was very disruptive, right? Is the word, not disturbing, disruptive. Some type of habit, belief system, connection of some kind. Yeah, your current position here is the Four of Wands. There might be some of you who have just given birth. If that's the case, congratulations on your new addition. That's beautiful. And you're excited. You're excited about what this new chapter is going to look like for you. With the Four of Wands being your current position, you are in a stage of you've achieved like a new stage in your life. Okay, you could have just moved in with somebody. You could have just made your relationship official. That could be what this expansion is. Doesn't have to be a baby, right? This could be some type of just a flourishing, a leveling up of something. So a business, perhaps you and someone else, or just you by yourself, you've taken it upon yourself to really take on a passion project that lights up your life, and you've gotten to a point where you've achieved a strong foundation that now you feel really, really happy about. What's challenging this is the Two of Pentacles, okay? Feeling like you're juggling too many things at once. Who was it that was, I believe Sagittarius also had the Two of Pentacles here, Gem? Yeah, yeah, wow, Sag had the Two of Pentacles here in the challenge position. And I actually mentioned in there that if you had Gemini in your chart, then there might be a connection there. Ooh, guys, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, go take a look, because there was a lot of deception. There was a lot of deception there. And I actually vocalized, I verbalized in that reading that I wasn't really sure how to look at it. It felt to me kind of like that the Sagittarius was having trouble deciding whether what they wanted was what they're currently going through is what they actually wanted, or if it was something everyone else expected. Okay, so I feel like if that's the case, then this is about to be a really interesting reading. I'm not going to drag the Sagittarius reading into this, okay, but I will refer any similarities. I will reiterate that you guys should go take a look at it. If deception is at all a theme in your life, despite all of these wonderful new advancements that you're making in expansion, right? You can't help but notice there's like an undertone of deception somewhere. Go take a look at the Sagittarius reading, all right? Because that's really interesting. Okay, moving on. Just, so you're at a point now where you've reached a new stage of some type of expansion, something that you've wanted to expand upon, something that you wanted to grow, to build, right? But you're at a point now where it's kind of like a happy exhaustion. It's kind of like a happy exhaustion. Like you've got this new great thing and you're celebratory and you're so happy. But what's kind of putting a damper on it a little bit is the fact that there's just so many things to juggle now, you don't even know where to start. What's on your mind is the Four of Swords. So some type of healing, meditation, going within, trying to figure out what your next steps forward is going to be. Okay, but the Four of Swords to me is speaking a lot more to healing, especially with this release. In your heart, you're feeling the Nine of Swords. You see? Okay. Feeling anxious about something. Something's really bothering you, Gem. In the recent past, you've got you standing in your power, right? Feeling like you want to move forward in truth. Willing to communicate, honestly. Coming in, you've got the Five of Wands. You see yourself as the High Priestess, Gem. In your environment, you've got the Knight of Cups. Your fear is the Star. Ah, interesting. And your potential outcome here is the Three of Pentacles. All right, so finally getting cooperative with somebody, or realizing what it is specifically you bring to the table that's so valuable. Seeing your own worth. Seeing how you add value to a partnership. If in the recent past the King of Swords is not you, it could be an attorney, or it could be someone with whom you're working. Could be Aquarius here, this person who is making you kind of afraid, because they're jeopardizing your stability by the kind of conflict they're bringing. Even though in the environment you want to make peace, or someone here wants to make peace. This could be another person entirely. This could be a third person wanting to come in and kind of soften the situation a bit. You're tapping into your intuition, and you can see clearly through all of this, right? It just feels to me like you're not really ready to deal with it. Like you're going to see you're going to learn how to better cooperate with people. Okay, Page of Wands. Having a lot of energy, right? Which you most definitely do with the Ace of Wands. But feeling like you're at a crossroads. Feeling like you're at a crossroads. If you guys have Sagittarius in your chart, definitely take a look, okay? Because they had the Knight of Cups too. I want to say they had the Page of Wands, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. Okay. But you're healing from something, okay? Some harsh words or inner conflict, right? Inner conflict. There's love here. There's definitely love here, but it feels strained, okay? It feels strained. It almost feels one-sided, but let's see, because it could be multiple things. Overarching energy is the King of Cups. Guys, whoa, okay. King of Cups was a strong presence in the Sagittarius reading. If you have a Sagittarius in your chart, please go take a look. All right, this King of Cups, this Scorpio person possibly, but this King of Cups makes a very strong appearance in the Sag reading. Two of Swords, not knowing how to approach. This could be you trying to be emotionally more open, but you're completely closed off right now. You're completely closed off. Or that someone else, you know, the person that you're dealing with is emotionally unavailable, right? Not knowing how to proceed. Or, you know, maybe you want to stand in this King of Cups power, right? It doesn't have to be masculine or feminine, right? Just, it doesn't have to be male or female, just, you know, King of Cups, a strong water energy, right? Masculine water energy, the, you know, giving love, right? Giving love. It could be that you want to stand in more of that energy of giving your emotions and being open about how you feel with people. Right now you feel the Four of Wands, okay? With the Tower. Whoa. All right. There's an epiphany about stability, okay? This is an epiphany about stability. You guys see the imagery just like I'm seeing the imagery. I don't want to say that it's stability that's crumbling down, okay? We have to clarify the rest of the reading, but this is a shakeup, like a definite shakeup. All right, I'm going to clarify this one more time. A decision needs to be made. All right. The clarification here, the epiphany that has come about this stability is that a decision here needs to be made. Guys, yeah, this is starting to mirror the Sag energy quite a lot, all right? So take a look at Sag if you have Sag in your chart at all. All right? Two of Pentacles with a Queen of Pentacles. All right, Gem, if you are in a marriage, you're juggling an earth sign. You're juggling an earth sign with someone who either has heavy air in their chart or is a strong water sign. This is the King of Cups is Scorpio, but it could be any water sign. We've also got the Knight of Cups here. Okay? Wow. So I'm getting that really heavy, guys. I'm getting that really heavy because then we've got the Three of Pentacles here too. We've got the High Priestess with, you know, secrets, keeping secrets. Five of Wands is competition. I'm getting really heavy, really heavy three-party energy for you. Okay. Keeping it general, okay? Coming back out. Keep coming back out of the love, right? If this is work-related, okay, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking kind of like along the lines of the Lenormand Oracle. The Lenormand Oracle cards for the Tower is like a restriction. It's a business. Okay, so with the Tower coming out with the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands, there's something here about a stable business, some type of business decisions that you know need to be made in order to create stability. And it could be that in order to maintain this stability, you have to learn how to stop juggling and just start managing what you can when you can. There's a bit of overwhelm, and this is clarity that's coming now to you. You've been trying so hard to make multiple things work at the same time, and you're not realizing yet that in order to really achieve success, you have to focus on one thing at a time. If you spread yourself out too thin, right? If you spread yourself out too thin and you don't focus on anything in particular, something that helps you, you know, not something that helps you, but just like if you're not putting the time and energy into one of the pentacles and you're trying to do it all at once, then you end up doing a very mediocre job on everything. Guys, I'm telling you, this is very similar to the Sag reading. The Queen of Pentacles, right, could be your business partner. This could be someone with whom you work, and this person could be the one that's trying to juggle too much, and you're watching them do it and you haven't said anything to them because you're coming in, there might be some type of blow up, some type of argument, or some type of failure that they encounter that actually jeopardizes you both, right? Or maybe just jeopardizes them. And you're seeing everything kind of crash and burn, and you're wondering if you should get involved, right? On your mind, you've got the Four of Swords, you've got the Moon. You're healing, but above all, you're trying to get through some type of confusion, all right? You're healing from something, but you know, typically from the Four of Swords, you are coming to some type of realization. You're consolidating the things that you've recently learned in the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak, right? The betrayal, the heartbreak. And you are consolidating what you've learned about that experience into something that you can now move forward in. But with the Moon card, could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, could have that heavy in your chart as well. You're confused, right? You're having a hard time seeing through the fog. This meditative state, you might be in this meditative state for a while come April, right? This feels like a very heavy energy where you're trying to heal, but there's something you're afraid of, right? It feels like there's a stage in your healing that it's a necessary part of your healing, but at the same time, maybe it's going to take too long, or maybe there's something about this healing that is just reoccurring. You're in a perpetual state of healing because this situation or this circumstance or this connection or this partnership is perpetually making you feel disconnected or disappointed or heartbroken, right? There's something here where it's like you're in a constant state of needing to convince yourself, you know, that something needs to be fixed, right? Because something's always broken, so you're always having to fix something in your mind. In your heart, you've got the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, check out Sag. Knight of Pentacles was their overarching energy for their clarification. In your heart, this anxiety just doesn't let up. It just slowly eats away at you. It slowly eats away at you. And it is a productive type of anxiety, right? If you follow where this stress is going, where this fear is going, you'll find that it leads you to exactly that which is most important, but you miss that part, right? You miss the part where you're stressing out because you're in the wrong connection, or you're stressing out because you're with the wrong business partner, or you're stressing out because you walk into a job that you hate. You get what I'm saying? There's a stress here, and it's telling you exactly what it is about the situation that no longer serves you, but you keep on trying to push past it. Gem, you're in a constant state of, like, I almost want to say not depression, but it's like almost there. It's almost there. Which is strange because you've got the Ace of Wands with the Empress. So there's a new beginning here. Right? This could be what you're coming into. Or this could be the thing that you're releasing, unfortunately, right, Gem? It could be that you were once in your Empress energy and that's what's being released this month. You could be coming into a situation that really challenges you this month. In the recent past with the King of Swords, this is the Eight of Wands, there could have been some really harsh communication. This could have been a King of Swords coming towards you. This could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We do have Aquarius here. You could be dealing with another Gemini. Could be dealing with a Libra. Either way, in the recent past, you tried to talk. You tried to talk your way through this. Or someone else tried to talk with you. Or perhaps there was some type of travel. Right? What is this? With the Star, man. Heavy Aquarius. An Aquarius or someone with heavy Aquarius in their chart maybe tried to get in contact with you. Or they started moving closer to you. There could be a connection here, all right? If you are in a three-party situation, there's someone, one of the people you're dealing with has heavy Aquarius in their chart. Okay? Maybe you have heavy Aquarius in your chart and you're just trying to communicate something to your partner. If you're not in a three-party situation, you're just trying to communicate something to your partner. But you're very in your head, okay? It doesn't look to me like you're going to do that again. Maybe you tried and something happened, right? It brought disruption to a happy home. Whatever this conversation was. Okay? So you're not really trying to continue that conversation. You're in your head, you're anxious, you feel like you're kind of pushed into a corner is what I feel like for you, Gem. You're pushed into a corner here. With the Five of Wands, we've got competition, Five of Swords. With the Chariot, heavy Cancer, the Nine of Wands. You're tired of pretending that everything is okay. You're tired of pretending like everything is okay. You're exhausted with the Nine of Wands. You've been putting so much effort into this, Gem. You know, you could be involved with the Cancer, but if not, you know, this is just really trying to make really significant strides in your life towards happiness and fulfillment. But with the Five of Swords, I feel like this is you, okay? I feel like this is you with the Five of Swords. I feel like this has a lot more to do with you, okay? We have heavy Cancer now. So I believe that, Gem, you probably have very heavy Aquarius or Cancer in your chart. Okay, possibly Scorpio as well. With the Empress, we've got Taurus and Libra. Okay, so heavy, heavy Cancer though. And I'm feeling like this Five of Swords is you. I feel like you are having to wear a mask. With the Five of Wands coming in, this shakeup could be a massive argument. Right? This could be a massive argument. It could, you know, it doesn't have to be an argument, but it could be a difference of opinion, right? So you want to communicate, you probably will, right? A decision's got to be made. A decision here has got to be made. Someone is trying too hard to make too many things work, right? Or someone is juggling another person or another circumstance, another commitment. But someone here, you in particular, you are in this weird cycle of constantly having to heal yourself. It's like you haven't come up out of the water for a breath of air yet. You know, there's always something. You're always in this perpetual state of anxiety. Right? You could be getting a lot of input from people about how to move forward, and you're tired of listening to people because all they do is lie. All they do is lie. Right? They really have no idea what kind of advice they're giving you, because you look at their lives and you're like, why would I listen to you? You know, you don't know what you're talking about. And so it's honestly truly exhausting, because in a way what they say, their opinion about your situation, honestly really matters and you value them. But at the same time, you know that even though you value the people the advice is coming from, you don't value the opinion. Right? You're tired of people's input. You're tired of having to compete even. Maybe you're competing for someone's attention who you know they have, you know, they're always manipulating. They're always manipulating you. They're always manipulating people. You're tired of dealing with the manipulation. So that could end up, you could be kicking up a lot of dust with this strife here. You see yourself as the High Priestess though. With the Ace of Pentacles, you see yourself as seeing the new opportunity. Like you're literally, Gem, you're making eye contact with the opportunity that lies outside of whatever this situation is for you. What is this? Oh my God, with the Ace of Cups too. Holy cannoli. This is emotional. This is, man, this is a brand new beginning. This is, with the High Priestess, this could be indicative of secrets, okay? There could be someone here that's wanting a new beginning. Possible renewal, right? Possible renewal. The Ace of Pentacles, again, if you have recently given birth, this could be just, you know, baby. And so there's this, someone could have possibly, all right, just throwing that out there. This you know, may be only for a couple of you, but there are some of you out there who are dealing with someone, or who you possibly, Gem, thought that pregnancy was gonna be what kept you guys together. Okay, and you didn't tell anybody about that, right? You and this person are just incompatible. Maybe you're one of a few and they're one of a few, right? Someone here is in a 3-party, 4-party, 5-party, and you thought, well, if I get pregnant or if they get pregnant, right, there's no way to back out of that deal at that point. Someone here could be doing that, okay? Especially if there's Sag in someone's chart over here. I'm telling you, Sag, there was a heavy deception there. Heavy deception. If not, this is really you tapping into your intuition and finally, and realizing that there's more opportunity for you outside of this relationship, or outside of this connection, or this business partnership, or this opportunity, right? These circumstances as a whole. There's something that exists outside of it, right? There's something that exists outside of it, and it feels like you're just kind of keeping an eye on it, Gem, right? You're keeping an eye on it because you're not really totally happy with where you're at. Things are moving along, but you want more and you're not getting more. In the environment, you've got the Knight of Cups with the 4 of Swords. Yeah. So heavy water energy again, right? What's on your mind is not only this cyclic needing to be in healing, right? But remember, it could also be a Pisces or a Cancer who could be undergoing quite an immense amount of healing themselves. That person, right? The person, the Four of Swords here, could be this Knight of Cups who's also going through their own healing. Okay? You guys could be healing from each other if you're partnered with a water sign. There's a lot of healing that you guys are both undergoing. Okay, so whether it's romantic or otherwise, whatever kind of communication you guys have been having recently, you guys are both hurt from it. Even if one person doesn't show it, and even if one person is kind of taking inventory, look at the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Even if what the other person is not telling you that they're taking inventory of what could be outside of the relationship or outside of the partnership, you know, they are still undergoing an immense amount of healing as well. Okay, they are still very hurt by whatever happened. At the very least, they are in consideration. Something has disappointed them enough where they have felt, you know what, maybe I should just mosey on out. Okay, because if this is you as the High Priestess and you have this Ace of Cups ready in your vicinity, you have a Knight of Cups here, right? This could be someone outside of your connection, someone here who's willing to offer you this cup, and that could be what you're thinking about, right? That could be what you're thinking about. You're in this situation that doesn't make complete sense, and you're always in this weird dis-ease, right? Unhappiness, borderline depression, trying really hard to stay out of that depressive state, but you're like teetering on the edge of always being depressed. And there's someone here that's giving you hope. There's someone here that's giving you hope that something better exists outside of this. It almost feels like futility, right? Wow. So with the star in your fear position with the Devil, it could be that if this person is Aquarius, right? If the person that you are thinking about outside of your connection with your spouse or outside of your connection with this business partner, right? There could be someone here who just seems like a dream come true, and you're afraid that that's actually just the devil in disguise, right? That they're actually a really bad choice, and that you would be shooting yourself in the foot by pursuing something new with this person who looks like, you know, they're the total package, when in reality they're really not. A business partner that's saying all the right things, you might say, okay, yeah, that's great. Let me kind of tie things up with the person that I've been doing business with for the last 10 years, and let's go ahead and get started. Turns out they're a total shyster, right? And they just, you know, deception is the name of their game, and you are not immune to their skills, right? And they you know, they leave you high and dry. They leave everyone high and dry. You are just a pawn in their game, right? And that's your fear. I will tell you that if there's a water sign here that you're thinking of, okay, not Cancer. Not Cancer. Not Cancer, because this is the person who you are directly having issues with. Not Cancer, most likely Scorpio or Pisces, right? If it's a water sign specifically, it does not have to be. This person is coming to you with a fairly sincere offer. I'm not seeing any deception surrounding them. Could also be Capricorn, okay? Because this person is coming up as the star, okay? Capricorn is coming up as someone who provides a lot of healing, right? Someone who provides a lot of healing and forward movement here. But the truth is, this Capricorn could also be the person that you're dealing with, because you're dealing with a lot of heavy earth energy here as well. The person that you possibly could be juggling, who I feel like in this situation is the Empress, is this earth sign. Okay, mom, mother of your child, just feminine counterpart. This could be your business partner, okay? Whoever this is on the other side of the table when we're talking about this particular reading, whoever that person is for you, that's probably who this devil is, this Capricorn. But whatever, this partnership does not feel good. And so your fear here is that you won't be able to heal past the damage. You're not going to be able to see past the blocks. And as long as you guys carry on in this fashion, right? And especially, Gem, especially if you feel dissatisfied. If you feel dissatisfied because there's just a fundamental difference in opinion, and no matter how many times you guys talk it out, you guys are just always at odds, and it leaves you feeling like you don't have a true partner in this, you know, you really have to take that for what it's worth, okay? It doesn't get better. It really doesn't, because how is it going to get better? You ask the other person to completely change who they are? That's not fair. That's not fair. If who they are doesn't hurt you, and the only time you guys really get into it is when you guys start to get defensive about each other's beliefs, but those beliefs aren't inherently wrong, they're just different. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't, if you guys are just different. You know, those differences can be so big that you guys turn out to just not be compatible partners. And that's just what it is. You know, the only way you can come out of a situation like that is by asking someone to completely compromise who they are, sacrifice who they are just to appease you. That's not fair. That's not a true partnership. No. If you guys won't meet each other in the middle and someone has to give up everything, that's not the same. And in the devil relationship, someone's suffering. When one person suffers, you both suffer, whether you realize it or not. Okay? In the potential outcome, you've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, partnership, the Fool, Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, and Temperance. All right, so for like the 1% of you who were trying to possibly get pregnant so that you could make something work. All right, that's gonna work for a little while. Okay, that's gonna work for a little while, but that's not going to work for long. Okay, the Temperance card is always, it's an angel trying to make two things that don't typically mix. All right, at some point, okay, if there's no love in this, if there's no real love in this, someone's going to want to take a leap of faith in a different direction. All right, because you've got the Three of Pentacles with the Fool, so someone's going to realize their worth here. With the Knight of Swords, we've got more air energy. All right, so this could be you. This could be your counterpart. There's heavy Sagittarius here with Temperance. Okay, heavy Sagittarius here, Gem. If you have Saggy in your chart, or you are dealing with a Sagittarius, please, 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 I'm telling you, go take a look at their reading. Okay, go take a look. There are connections here. All right. So Three of Pentacles, someone's going to realize their worth. Someone's going to recognize what it is they bring to the table. And whether they stay or not really depends on how much value they believe this connection adds to them. Because they're going to get to that point, okay? There's... Gem. If you're the deceptive party, okay, if you're the deceptive party and you're the one that's having this three-party situation, right? You're the one that's fooling around with a Sag on the side, or an Aries on the side, or another air sign on the side, okay? You're using this as a way to cope with a brand new situation. It almost feels like, you know, you're pumping the brakes in whatever this expansion is with this other person. You're trying to pump the brakes, and it's not stopping. The ride is not stopping, right? And you feel guilty. You feel so guilty for feeling the way that you feel. You feel so bad, right? Because you did agree to this in the past, but now you kind of want off. You want off the ride. You really want off. But it's like you've invested so much that you're almost willing to just stay for the sake of having something that looks stable, right? You're trying really hard to make peace in yourself. It almost feels like you're convinced that it's really a you problem, Gem. Right? Because you're trying to squeeze yourself into this box. You're trying to squeeze yourself into this box as though you're the one with the problem, but you're really not. You don't have a problem. You have a difference of opinion. Doesn't make you a bad person. Right? But you need to be honest with yourself, okay? There's a fear either of leaving feeling like a connection isn't going to provide enough healing if you stay in it. Right? The star is also longevity. It's a journey, right? Following the North Star home. There's a fear here that you're just going to stay in this perpetual hell of a connection or situation because you know there's something here that isn't providing the healing that you need. Something here is constantly knocking you down, keeping you from expanding in the way that you want. And it's like you're willing to stay here even though you're making complete eye contact with this new beginning, right? It could be another person. Could be another person, or it could just be that you are going within and taking emotional inventory and saying, ugh, I don't want this. I know what I want and I don't want this. My partner doesn't see eye to eye. My love interest doesn't see eye to eye. I'm always feeling attacked. I'm always, I'm not being appreciated for my creativity in this workplace. Something along those lines. There's an intrinsic, feeling here that this is just not for you. This is not for you. But you're trying really hard to stick with it because you guys just recently hit like a major milestone in life. Major milestone in life. What's coming in for you though with the Three of Pentacles, right, is someone here is going to come into the understanding that they're worth more than what they're getting. Okay, it could also be that you guys are staying together, or you are staying, or the person you're with is staying just because of the child, right? With the Fool and Temperance, right? Temperance is the angel in the Temperance card is trying to make two things that don't normally mix, right? So if you guys are at odds all the time, you guys are in direct opposition most of the time, and the Fool is baby energy, right? It's the zero, it's the unborn child, right? It could be the newly born child, right? Baby, just baby, not even a year old, baby. You're trying really, really hard by providing what you can and trying to muster up what you can emotionally so that the baby has a stable home to grow up in, right? Or the family has a stable stability, that the home remains stable over time, even if emotionally things aren't quite in sync. I see that you are the Knight of Swords in this. Okay? If that's not the case, you guys are trying really hard. Someone here is trying really hard to say, well, look at this new beginning. If we just take a leap of faith, right? If we just take a leap of faith, we can make this work. Right? And because that's in your outcome, I feel like you might be sorely disappointed because someone here is going to recognize that that is not what they want to do. Right? The Three of Pentacles is somebody coming forth with what they can, and especially with the significant amount of healing that they're undergoing, I feel like they're going to heal enough at some point. This could be you, right? This could be you as well, Gem. But somebody here is undergoing such an immense amount of healing that they could ultimately be deciding to jump out of the partnership because they've gotten to a place internally where they realize that they deserve more or want more, right? You guys both do. You guys both, or everyone involved, right? However many people are involved in this situation, everyone deserves more. But someone here is undergoing such an intense amount of healing that while right now they might be kind of foggy brained, they won't be for long. Okay, could be you, could be the other person. I'm sorry I'm jumping around so much, but there are just so many energies that are here. And they all feel different, okay? This King of Swords and this Knight of Swords feels like you. But then this Queen of Pentacles and this Devil with the star here, right? With the Knight here and the High Priestess here, this, with the Chariot and the Cancer and then the Empress, I can see where it's kind of your energy, but then where it could be someone else's energy. And I honestly feel like, guys, if you have Sag, Aquarius, or Capricorn in your chart, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, go check out that reading. When I get the Aquarius reading out, go check out that reading as well. Capricorn too. Okay? Because I feel like this is both internal within you, Gem, but I feel like there's at least two other people involved here. This could be very heavy workplace, but this could also be very heavy romance, all right? Or friendship, right? I feel like there's multiple people. This is definitely not just you and another person, right? King of Cups too. I feel like this King of Cups with the Knight of Cups here, is related to the Moon card here. I just, too many energies. Not too many, but there are just a lot. You know, if I really tried to pull a string between them all and made it like one of those like CSI movies and just like connected them all, we'd have like one hell of a web going on here. Okay, so yeah, take that for what it's worth, guys. If you have Sag in your chart, go check it out. I'm telling you, that's especially if deception and suspicions are an underpin, it's underlying your current situation here. That might provide you additional insight. Okay, for sure. But yeah, guys, someone undergoing a lot of intense healing, and they might be a little bit confused now. This could be you. You might be feeling really confused right now. But you're going to be coming out of that, Gem. You're going to be coming out of that. I keep saying they are going to come out of it just to kind of be all inclusive, but the truth is, you know, it could be you, it could be them, just whoever this is, they're confused. You are definitely confused without a doubt. They might be equally confused though, depending on who this Knight of Cups is, right? This person is also undergoing quite a lot of healing. People are trying to rebound off of what's been happening. They've been really trying to recoup, and it's not just you. But when the smoke clears, right? When the smoke clears and you guys finally come back, you guys come to, there's going to be a clarity here. There's going to be clarity on how to proceed, and I feel like how you proceed is going to be much better off than how you have entered the situation. You're gonna realize what it is you're willing to invest time in, and so will the other person. There will be more straightforward communication as well. Okay, a lot of healing, a potential for a new start. We don't know what that new start is though, all right? With the Fool, that's a leap of faith. It could be back into this connection to try to recreate, you know, renew something, or it could be out of it, okay? It could be also internal. It could be an internal new beginning where someone turns a new leaf. If someone has been deceptive here, they could decide to become a better person, or, you know, not a better person, right? But they won't deceive you anymore, okay? I say not better because I don't want to imply that wanting multiple partners is a bad thing, because the truth is some people are totally into that and their partners are okay with that, and so then it's okay. You know, essentially if everyone's aware and they're okay with it, then it's cool. A better person in that they're no longer deceiving. Okay, a better person in that they're no longer going behind your back to get that stuff done. All right? So, guys, I'll leave you here. I could sit here forever, all right? By the end of the month, or whenever this phase is brought to an end, whoever has been confused is not going to be confused anymore. They'll still be undergoing a lot of healing. Could be you, could be the other person, but someone here is going to be determined to have a new beginning in whatever respect that looks like. They're going to gain clarity, and they're going to want to move forward and make use of the lessons that they've learned and the healing that they've just gone through. Okay? All right, Gem. I love you guys very much. I will see you next time, okay? If this resonated for you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to know where you are in your journey so far. I'd love to bear witness to your transformation. If it didn't resonate, I'm so sorry. Maybe take a look at last month's reading, and if that didn't resonate with you, maybe next month it will. Okay? Otherwise, take a look at other tarot readers. They're amazing too. All right? Hopefully I can tap into your energy next month. I love you guys very much. Take care. Have a great month, and I will see you around. Mwah. Bye, Jemmy.